Phillips Arena in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson.
And here we are for a classic showdown between the Atlanta Thrashers and the Boston Bruins.
This is going to be a tough one for these guys tonight.
Yes, they're facing a team that loves to be aggressive.
And they challenge you to match that work ethic. If you can't raise your game, they'll run right over you.
All right, now let's get down to center ice for the opening faceoff. The faceoff goes to the Bruins, taken by Murray. Grabbed by Kovalchuk to Hossa. He turned the puck over, and he passes it ahead to Savard. Into the attacking end of the ice. He scores! Glenn Murray!
Glenn Murray is a perfect example of a player who knows the value of taking shots. And it's his ability to get a shot off quickly is why he's one of the better snipers in the NHL.
This is what their offense is capable of.
If they're going to win this game, that's how they'll do it.
To Paul Mera.
Glenn Murray, assisted
Now he
by
just
number
dumps the puck
9,
in.
Mark Savard, and by number 3, Zdeno Chara.
Kozlov.
Offside, offside! No, no!
Kozlov. Delayed penalty coming up. Metropolitan. In front. He gets called for holding.
He wrapped his man up, and that time the official saw it. The call's holding, and he'll spend 2 minutes in the box.
Atlanta is about to go on the power play for the first time in this game.
Jim, they've got some good finishers in their lineup, but they like to keep it simple. Point shots with lots of traffic in front.
Here's Bobby Holik, who hasn't registered a shot on goal so far, to Kovalchuk.
Front, front!
Here's Alex Jamnov to Axelson. Shoots from along the boards. Here's David Tanabe. He cleared it down the ice. Havlid takes possession of the puck. He passes it to Holik. Now it's passed to Kovalchuk. Over to Hossa.
Up front!
One-timer! Steered to the corner by Thomas. The puck's grabbed by the Thrashers to Marian Hossa. Now a quick pass up to Kovalchuk. Quick up to Kovalchuk. Moran cleared it to Jamnov. Moran dumped it in. Atlanta is 0 for 1 with the man advantage as the penalty expires. Kozlov, now he moves the puck into the attacking. Oh, he hit the post! To Holik. One-timer!
This guy's as sound as they come and keeps his team ahead by 1.
To Lacouture. Kozlov takes possession, shoots the puck.
Inside!
Over to Bondra, just missed the net. Corralled by Atlanta. Shoots it! Here's Brad Stewart, looking for his first shot on net. Stewart goes offside and the play is stopped. They're getting ready for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to the Thrashers. Ruchin has it now. Here's Scott Mellenby. Thomas hangs on for the whistle. Bob Hartley brings an impressive track record to this young Thrashers squad.
Jim Hartley successfully coached in the Quebec and American Hockey Leagues before leading the Colorado Avalanche to a cup in 2001.
He shoots! And he's stopped by Kari Letton. Coburn. Here come the Thrashers as they move out of their own zone. Into the slot. Passed ahead to Stern. Now he carries it to center. That's offside. Leitonen was in a good position to make the save.
How about his confidence?
We're ready for the face-off. The face-off goes to Boston. They gain the blue line on the attack. The ref indicates a delayed call against Atlanta. He's getting called for holding.
I don't know, Jim. I think that one could have gone either way. He didn't have to call it.
It's pretty obvious he's not happy about this call and he's having a word with the official. Boston is about to go to work on its first power play of the game. Let's see if they can cash in.
You want to establish a good power play early, even if you don't score. Builds confidence.
Here's Glenn Murray. Oh, he shot. Lettman made the save. Bergeron takes control of the puck. He passes the puck to Chara. Now passed over to Murray. And time winds down as the first period comes to an end with the score 1-0. Boston got a quick marker to open the early lead in the game, but they haven't been able to widen the gap.
And they'll want to set the tone here with a good hard shift to start the second.
Shots are 3-3. A penalty has been called. He gets called for high sticking.
He came up with his stick and took his man down. Now in this game, that's going to get you a penalty every time.
Boston will now play some 4-on-4 hockey.
And this situation can still turn in their favor. Need to use their speed to attack across the blue line.
The Thrashers have possession and start out of their... Oh, he hit the post! To Kovalchuk. Denied by Thomas. Havlid dumped it. Puck picked up by Sutton. He passes it to Kovalchuk. Here come the Thrashers. They're dominating this game with attack after attack. Here they come over the blue line. Fires it! Thomas made the save to survive. Kozlov exits the penalty box, meaning his team now has a 5-on-4 advantage to Stern. Ooh, off the bar. Goes behind his net. Passed ahead to Kovalchuk. He picks off the puck. Shamnov dumps the puck in. Bergeron is back on the ice, meaning we're back to 5-a-side hockey. Shoots the puck. He misses. Stick save by Thomas to Shamnov. Now it's passed to Axelson. It's cleared out of the zone by Popovich. Tanabe takes control to P.J. Axelson. He coughs up the puck to Sami Kapanen. Ruchin grabs the puck. Thomas freezes the puck. Thomas saw the wrist shot coming, but it got deflected wide, and I'm not too sure if he had anything to do with it. The puck is about to be dropped. Slater won the draw to McCarthy. Now passed over to Donovan. Gets away a hard shot, and he whistled it wide of the net. One-time shot, just missed the net. McCarthy, delayed call. To Slater, Thomas the save, another shot. Boys gets called for high sticking.
And that little play earns him a 2-minute minor.
Atlanta gets another 2-minute power play. Let's see if they can generate a few more chances this time. Holik wins the draw. Fired it from in front. Leach.
2 minutes for high stick.
He clears it out of the zone. Havlid takes possession of the puck. He passes it to Holik. Now passed over to Kovalchuk. He gave the puck away to Kovalchuk. Grabbed by Boston. Cleared down the ice by Jara. Sutton. He passes the puck to Holik. Now it's passed to Kovalchuk. Hossa gets a hold of it. Down into the corner. Here's Brian Leach. Cleared by Stastny. Atlanta jumps on it up to Bondra. He intercepts the puck. Less than 2 minutes to go in this second period. Atlanta continues to struggle on the power play. They're now 0 for 3. Boston will get a chance to move up. Dumped in by Tanabe.
Second period.
Metropolitan. The shots are 9-3 for Atlanta. They gain the blue line on the attack. And that's the end of the second period. 1-0 as we head to the break. Boston is still clinging to a 1-goal lead as we start the third.
They'll definitely be looking to add a little insurance early on.
Another face-off win for the Thrashers. Over to Kovalchuk. He steals the puck. Boston moves out to center. Here's Patrice Bergeron. His hands are dirty. He's had a good, hard-working game. Offside. I just don't see any urgency out there from either team.
Well, the shots tell the story in this one, Jim. Nobody's sustaining any kind of meaningful attack, and you have to shoot to score.
To Bobby Holik. To Marian Hossa. One-time shot. Up to Savard. Hard shot. Ahead to Hossa. He picks off the puck to Glenn Murray. Leitonen hangs on for the whistle. About to drop the puck. Face-off won by Metropolitan. He's over the blue line in on the attack. He misses. It's picked up by Stewart. To Marco Stern. Right in front. Metropolitan. The ref indicates a delayed call. Into the corner he goes. He's getting called for hooking.
Now, he's not thrilled with the penalty call, but he's only got himself to blame.
Atlanta hasn't had any luck on the power play so far in this game, but they'll get a fourth chance here.
Well, they just need a few bounces to go their way. If they stick with it, the goals will come.
Puck cleared out by Moran. Here's Havlin. He passes the puck to Holik. And he carries the puck to center ice. Picked off. Now he's been able to clear it. And it's passed to Kovalchuk. Atlanta scoops it up. Passed ahead to Holik. Now it's passed to Kovalchuk. To Hossa. Shoots the puck. Blocked. Sutton. He passes it to Holik. Thomas stopped that. Puck jumped on by Axelson. He gives it up. Here's Marian Hossa. What a gritty performance he's put on. Leach clears it. Atlanta is now 0 for 4 on the power play as the penalty expires. He gets out-muscled. Kozlov. Thomas hangs on for the whistle. A solid save by the netminder.
You need your goalie to steal a shot or two when you're shorthanded.
The ref is signaling for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to the Bruins. Passed over to Donovan. Now he carries it to center. He moves it into the attacking zone. Ledman made the save. It's corralled by Ruchin out of his own zone to center. Passed over to Mellenby. Now over to Donovan. Front of the net. To Boys. He shoots!
Game saver, Jim. If he lets that one in, it's all but over.
Here come the Thrashers quickly out of their own zone. Delayed penalty coming up. Quick shot. He gets called for holding.
His intensity got him into trouble that time.
Boston will go on the power play once again. They weren't able to capitalize on their first power play. Let's see if they can do it here. Lehtonen turned the shot aside to Murray. And another shot. Puck picked up by Stewart to Murray. One-timer. He blocked it. That's a great play. Down to the final 2 minutes of the third period. Quick up to Savard. Now it's passed to Bergeron. Cleared out by Stewart. Intercepted in the slot. Shoots the puck. Kapanen, delayed call. Leach will get the gate for high sticking.
His team will have to get on without him for the next 2 minutes.
Atlanta will play 4-on-4, and that's got to have them breathing easier.
But they'll still need to make some adjustments on the fly.
Penalty to number 22.
Less than a minute to go in this third period.
For high sticking.
Sutton. He passes the puck to Holik. Here come the Thrashers, desperate for the goal to tie this game. Shoots! Jumped on by Boston over to Mera. Savard got it. He passes it to Holik. Into the last 10 seconds of the third, and play is whistled down for the offside. So much of this game is about confidence.
Well, that's just it. Once a guy's found the scoreboard, he's always hungry for more.
Defenders should be keeping tabs on this guy. Face-off won by Holik to Hossa, and they're offside once again. They're getting ready for the face-off. Kozlov to Kovalchuk. And so ends another chapter in the great book of hockey. Boston wins this game and keeps the streak alive. Tonight's 3 stars of the game are presented by Dodge. Check out the all-new 2007 Dodge Nitro. Grab life by the horns.
For Boston, number 30, Tim Thomas. Tonight's second star, Boston, number 37, Patrice Bergeron. And tonight's first star for Boston, number 27, Glenn Murray.
From Atlanta, Georgia, I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson. For EA Sports, goodbye.
See you next time.